Good afternoon. Oh, just walking the dog here. I was watching the noon news. News happens around noon. I watched a local news from San Francisco. It's Fox News, which was kind of interesting because Fox News is known to be traditional and San Francisco is known to be liberal. So the news is actually more moderate than anything else. And usually we just go over the news, the weather, the traffic report. But today it was completely different. Let me go this way. See, excuse me. Let's go. Come on, over here. Come on. Okay. So when sports icons from San Francisco pass away, it's big news. Today it was more. We had a local newscaster, news anchor, who passed away. Very iconic to this area. Some of you may be familiar with him, especially if you're from the San Jose, San Francisco area. Dennis Richmond, sadly, he passed away. He was 81 years old. And the thing about him, when he was only 65 years old, he retired due to health reasons, which is understandable. I know what some people try to do, they try to walk it off, try to push through the pain. But with him, he knew, it's like, no, I need to retire right now. So yeah, he had some health problems. Come on. So this kind of sad to hear that he passed away, but yeah, he was dealing with some health issues. So maybe it's actually a good thing that he's no longer suffering. That's always a thing that I was worried about when I learned somebody passed away. It's like, oh, I hope he didn't suffer too much. But yeah, because when our family first moved to California, we lived near San Jose, and even though we didn't speak English at the time, it was always a fixture in our family to always turn the TV on, at least watch the news. And then later on, once we got a better hold of the English language, then we could understand what they were saying. And Loma Prieta earthquake was definitely like one of the IRL events that actually affected us, even though by that time, we were living a little bit farther away from the Bay Area, but we still felt the shaking. And after like 3 days and 2 nights without electricity, water, telephone, bear in mind this was before cell phones and internet, we had absolutely no idea what was going on because the ground was shaking, power was out, we have no water, no electricity, no telephone. And then by the time we finally got power, all of a sudden, we saw the evening news and we saw San Francisco on fire, and we were like, oh my gosh, no wonder our family in Japan were so worried about us. They were trying to get a hold of us, but everything was down. The electricity was down, telephone was down, water was down. So there's just absolutely unless they sent us a telegram, there's no way we could have known how serious the situation was. So yeah, and after that, we finally got newspaper. Yes, back then we had newspapers, actual paper, newsprint. We finally saw the images of San Francisco. It was just, wow. This was a good big earthquake. Not the big one that they're always predicting, but yeah, it was just amazing to watch. Dennis Richmond, he stayed calm throughout the whole thing, whereas the rest of us, we're all crying and praying and letting your family knows we're okay, So yeah, rest in peace. And hopefully the next video will be a little bit more happy. So, but yeah, the entire San Francisco Bay Area is mourning the loss of a great news anchor.